Hello. Welcome, gamers. We're here today on the lake again. Alright, here we go. Move this over here. Increase the size. Alright. That's good. That's good. And then what? Is my lip sync working? Okay, it does work. It does in fact work. Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome Stream Elements Welcome Slime Molder, Duck, myself, Taffy, Hamflow, Yurga, Gosher. Everyone's here. Yeah, I jinxed it with the stream title. So I've been talking about how my PC crashes. You know, I turn on my PC after like about 5 minutes ish, maybe like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it just crashes. But it doesn't seem to happen like again, you know? I forgot Shima Panic. Oh man, did I? I sure did. It's because his name was also green. Welcome Shima Panic. So it's been crashing. So I've been turning on my PC, you know, slightly before I start streaming so that it crashes once. And then after that, it doesn't crash again for the stream. And today, I was like, what if I turn my computer on even more in advance? Right? What if I turn it on like 15 minutes in advance? So I did that. And then it crashed, you know, as expected. And I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I was expecting it to, you know, reboot. HDMI wasn't being picked up or whatever. So then I hard restarted it. You know, I held down the button and then it closed, it turned back on, and I was like, okay, it's probably not gonna crash again, right? So then I started my stream, and then it crashed. So maybe that's because like I hard restarted it. I don't know, but it's probably fine. You know, surely nothing bad will happen. It's gotta be it. But anyway, how is the subway rat? I don't know. I've only seen the subway rat when I go outside. And I don't go outside that often. So I don't know how it's doing. I'm pretty sure that subway station that I saw it is probably not flooded. Doesn't seem like the kind of station that would be flooded. But what do I know? I don't know. That rat could be dead. I don't know. Hopefully it's not dead. But rats can also swim, so I think even if it was flooded, the rat could probably find somewhere else to go. Rats, they're pretty resilient, you know? You ever see a rat? They're just out there living their lives. They could do so much. They could swim, they could climb things, they can jump sometimes. And it's cool. Is it a hardware issue? I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I also keep getting bugged to upgrade to Windows 11, and I keep saying no, I don't feel like doing it. Also, is this normal? Do you guys, when I stream this, is there normally like the sound of bugs? It seems kind of loud today. It's like, it's like over there, right? I feel like it's usually not this noticeable. Windows 11 sucks. Yeah, I have no desire to upgrade. Like, what is there for me? The person who just casually uses Windows only when I'm streaming. Wait, I don't need any of the new updates. The climate, yeah, the climate do be changing, even in VR. Computer isn't capable of running Windows 11. That's why I haven't been bugged. That would make sense. It would suck if they bugged you to upgrade to Windows 11 even though you can't. Also, the bug noises just stopped. No, they started again. The bugs are drowned out by the music? Wait, you don't hear the music? You don't hear the music? It should be playing. It's playing. Spotify is literally playing right now. It's not being captured by the OBS. Wait a second. Was it captured last week? When I was streaming this, was there music last week? There should have been. Don't tell me I was streaming the whole time without music. Okay, hold on. Spotify audio capture. Advanced audio properties. Spotify. Properties. Spotify Wait, where's Spot? Wait, what the? Where the heck is Spotify? It's not even here. What the? Capture specific window? Why does it say Radwimp's Grand Escape Movie Edit? That's not what's playing right now. Music was on? Okay, so it must be like a new issue. Oh, it's right here, this one. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. There it is. Okay, I see it. I see it right there. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, it should be fine now. Let's see. The bugs are there to make me upgrade. I don't think so. Were there bugs here last week? Were they out here bugging me? Maybe that's a sign to like move somewhere else. We've been in this position for like a few weeks now. Let me try like going over there. Here we go. This is one of the rare streams where I actually rode the boat. Just to get away from the bugs. Here? I still hear them. I still hear them. Okay, let's go even farther. Okay, here we go. I don't hear them anymore. No, I still hear them. Okay, I don't hear them. Okay, we're good. No, I still... Okay. They're not as loud. The bugs were always there? Huh. I guess I just didn't notice for some reason. Oh well. We're in a new location now. A few meters away from the other one. Let's see, I only run Windows for a couple games anyway. What do you normally run? Are you a Mac user? A Linux user? You dual booting into Windows? No, actually, I feel like if you were a Linux user, you could probably still just play games. Oh, I guess you... Okay. But are Windows games pretty compatible with Linux nowadays? Also, welcome ChocoJax. Cause like, you know, you would dual boot if there were games that were not compatible. But you know, nowadays it's pretty good. There are a few that are a pain. Are they like anti-cheat games? There's a lot of games that have like custom anti-cheating software. Anything on Steam is fine. Okay, that's what I imagined. Steam has been pretty good on Linux. Dual boot, one for each foot. You're out there dueling boots. How are they even supposed to fight back? How are they even supposed to hold a weapon to duel you? I think it's not even fair. Maybe I've moved a few meters closer to the bug island. Well, actually, I know that if I go too close to those bushes over there, there are mosquitoes. And I had one stream where I rode over there, and it was really loud, and I've never been back there again. Because it was just really unpleasant. So now we spend most of our time, like, in this area of the lake, you know. The issue is if I go over there, the waterfall's too loud, it drowns out everything. If I go over there, the bugs are too loud. If I go like over there on that side, it's too dark. Because you see there's like there's mountains. These aren't mountains, what are these? Rock formations. But the area over there has a lot of shadows, and it's hard to see stuff. So, you know, we stay over here. We don't go to the cave because they have claustrophobia. Well, I don't have claustrophobia, but it's like, gives me a bit of motion sickness. So I just don't go there. This place is pretty good. Sometimes we go over there. That place is pretty nice. It is really bright though, because the sand. You guys looking at this? The sand, it's like very, very light colored. But this place, it's good. Anyway, I should actually fish. Out here fishing. Doing this. Alright, here we go. The first cast of the day Does this lake have a name? It's called something. It's in here. Misty Falls. Misty from Pokemon. She fell, and then this lake was formed. Because she's like a water type trainer. Misty Falls. She better get up then. Haha. So true. So true, streamer. Lago del Wolf. I'm gonna assume that means lake. In some language. Perhaps Spanish. Lago. Lago. Isn't that the brand of toy bricks that you can put together? Welcome, Marklar. Not so false. Misty Cross Sephiroth. Let's see, when I see the letter X, sometimes I pronounce it as cross. You got Spy Cross Legends, Hunter Cross Hunter, Ape Cross Legends, Cross, the website formerly known as Twitter, Hunter times Hunter, Monster Hunter, Double Cross. There's so much. Everything's out here with the X. You know, when you play tic-tac-toe, you got the O's and the crosses. And that's how it is. Here's our first released fish today. 448. Yeah, cross. Out here, Animal Crossing. The website formerly known as Twitter. Anyway, what's been going on today? I've just been doing work. It's pretty cool. Love to do work and get paid to do work for a company. Just debugging, you know, CPU usage issues, various things. Had my 30-day check-in, you know, like when you join a company, sometimes they have this thing where they check in with you every month just to see how you're doing. Mine was pretty good. Manager was like, we're so glad you're here. You haven't been here for very long, but you've contributed a lot. You're easy to, you know, you can pick up stuff easily due to your past experience and everything's good. And I'm like, yeah, everything's good. Everyone's nice. Things are going well. It's promising. It's nice to be appreciated. We have the Wolfie Wolfington out here. And here I was thinking that like I was spending a lot of time working on this ticket, but actually this ticket was pretty complicated. So they were like, yeah, the work you've done on this ticket is cool. I don't think someone who was not familiar with Rust would have been able to pick this up as easily. And I was like, so true. That is so correct. Thank you for noticing. When you provide labor in exchange for money. Yeah, that's how things work. Sometimes you're out there doing labor and then people provide you with money. And they're like, thank you for doing this work for us. For compensation, here is some currency. Some United States currency. For your effort. It was called XX in Japan. Generation's Ultimate Goo in the West. Monster Hunter Goo. What the? You got the skills, got the good feedback. It's pretty nice, you know? It's good. And now I'm just here fishing, you know? It's fun. Remember 3 to 4 months ago? Remember 2 months ago? I was not even... Wait, this clock is wrong. Okay, never mind. I was like, wait, it's not April. And then I realized this date is being shown as a day, month, year. Welcome Sully. It's like, I remember 2 months ago when I was not even employed and I was, had the job searching work. Yeah, now we're here on the new employment arc. It's nice, Actually, one of my coworkers, previous company coworkers, the company I worked at for 7 years, he's also looking to switch jobs, and he messaged me for like a referral, and I referred him. And apparently they filled the job position really fast, so he was not able to do an interview. But he also said, like, yeah, it's definitely really hard to get interviews nowadays. That was my experience a few months ago. Applied to a bunch of places, got no responses. And he, I guess, has been trying the same thing. And he was like, I applied to so many places, I've only got one place that actually responded. So, job market not looking so great. We had that article a while ago that was like, yeah, the tech industry, the job stuff, the job decline, what's it called? The recession. The job recession is over. But I don't think it is. I think it's still hard to find a job. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Sometimes I do just feel like checking, You guys ever just check for jobs that are open, even though you're employed and don't feel like looking for a job? Just to see, like, what jobs are out there? Actually, since the unemployment arc, I actually do check LinkedIn nowadays. Like, before, when I was, like, happily employed, I would never check LinkedIn. It's like LinkedIn is the place where you go to, like, I don't even know, just not even to hang out. What do people even do on LinkedIn? They just post like, hey, check out this brand synergy thing we've done. Like, I used to not check LinkedIn at all, but since I've been unemployed, I checked it a bunch. And now, even though I am employed, I still check it more often than before, because I get to see what some coworkers are up to, previous coworkers. You see some people and they got a new position, they moved to a different company, and I'm like, yo, that's cool. I remember when I worked with this guy like 5 years ago. Now he's at some other company. That's nice. These days you have to pretend to like Dark Souls 2. I've been getting recommended a lot of Dark Souls 2 videos on YouTube for some reason. I think it's because I've been looking up Dark Souls 3 stuff, and then algorithm is just like, you like Dark Souls 3? Here's some Dark Souls 2 videos. And all of the videos are like, here's why Dark Souls 2 is even worse than we thought. Here's some things that Dark Souls 2 did badly. Very few positive videos. See, I deactivated my LinkedIn when I got a job. What happens when you deactivate it though? Do you get to reactivate it later? Like, what if you get laid off and then you're like, oh man, I wish I had all my connections. Yeah, think about all the people you connected with on LinkedIn. What if they're like, oh no, I would like to look up Slime Molder's past employment history. And go on LinkedIn and they're not even searchable. How would I rate Dark Souls 2? It's alright. It's an okay game, I guess. I feel like when I was watching the videos of people like talking about Dark Souls 2 like recently, I was reminded of how, like, when I was playing it, it seemed okay. But then, like, after starting Dark Souls 3, I'm like, this is so much better. Like, I'm actually having fun in Dark Souls 3. When I was playing Dark Souls 2, it was kind of just like, oh man, I have to go through this area again. I have to like fight this boss. Oh man, we have like 3 DLCs I have to do. Like, I guess I didn't have to do them, but a lot of it felt like a chore. It was kind of like, I'm just doing this because like I have to get through this game. And like the controls were kind of weird, combat was kind of wonky. I wonder if like part of it is because like I played Dark Souls 1 and it was like the remastered version, right? I think objectively speaking, Dark Souls 2 is like, it hasn't been remade. So it is actually like the oldest, you know? Maybe not like in terms of when the original game came out, but like the remaster of Dark Souls 1, it looked nice. Dark Souls 3 is modern. Dark Souls 2 just feels weird. It just has like, the UI is so different, the movement is so different. Apparently one of the things is you can't move 360 degrees. Right, you move in like 8 directions. And that's why combat felt so wonky to me. And they had all these different systems that weren't good. But I did enjoy Fume Night. Fume Night was fun. Despite me spending like 3 streams fighting Fume Night, I thought it was enjoyable. But everything else was kind of just like, I don't know. It's just too many, there's too many mobs out there, too many jump scares. You know, enemies jumping out when you're not expecting them to. I feel like I can't talk today. I don't know why that is. But anyway, that's Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls video essays. There's like so many of them. There's like one guy, I think there's this one channel that has like a video about Dark Souls 2 and how it's not that good, and then like some guy responded to it, and then he responded back, and then they had like this back and forth thing, or they had like 10 Dark Souls 2 videos in response to someone else's like hour-long Dark Souls 2 video. Like I watched one of them, and I was like, this is a bit much. Like, how much can you talk about? It must be like 12 hours of Dark Souls 2 commentary videos. There's no way they could be talking about anything like new. These wounds, there are no eels. This guy's not even eeling out here. Besides that, I've been recommended rat videos as usual. Always nice to get rat videos in my recommended. And look at this fish. This fish is pretty big. We'll go in here. And then what? That's pretty much it. What else have I been doing? Nothing really. That's pretty much it. You know, work, watching streams. I've been playing Mahjong because they have an event, and then I finally have a reason to play because, you know, when there's no event, I'm just like, why would I even play? For fun? No. I need to get, like, you know, some event rewards or whatever. What's that emoji? Is that a rat? That is a rat. Yeah, the rat is out there. Rat jam. Can we get some rat jam in chat? Any rat jammers out there? Events never motivate me. They used to not motivate me, but now it gives me something to work towards. You know, it's like, oh yeah, you should get like you should do this, you should get this one, and then you get these things. And I'm like, oh okay, I can get one of the 3 dragons in this run. And then it works, and then I get it. And then I stop playing for the day. Welcome, Nutritious. Did I greet you? I don't know. I'm gonna assume that I did not greet you until just now. What else? I've been trying, I have sort of given up on exporting my daily drawing website as an actual website. I've given up for now, because I don't understand all the issues that are coming up. But maybe eventually I'll go back to it. Every time I have to draw something at the end of the day, I just run the server locally. And it works fine. But getting it exported as a static website is too much. It's too much effort. I don't understand why it doesn't work. It just refuses to export. React is not found. I tried importing React. It doesn't work. I just don't understand. But that's that. What else has been going on? You guys see Pomu Rainpuff is back? She was away for several weeks. And now she's back. That's cool. I watched a few minutes of that stream. And I think she was in Japan, probably. Always a good time to travel, to go to places. Something that I personally haven't done in years now. But people are out there traveling, they're having fun. They come back and they tell stories. They're like, check out this thing. Here's what I did on this trip. I saw this thing, met up with this person, we went to this restaurant. Those are fun. I like when, like, you know, streamers that I watch, when they come back from like a vacation and then they have a stream where they just talk about, they just show photos, you know? It's like, look at this. Wow, look at this one. And then they got food, they got videos. Here's all the stuff I bought. And it was nice. My travel vlog when it is like a lot of effort to post photos every day when you're on vacation. Like sometimes, like, okay, so like when I would go on my Japan trips, I take so many photos that like when I get back to like the hotel or like my friend's place or whatever for the night, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I should update social media. It takes so long. You gotta like scroll through and be like, oh, this one would be good, this one would be good. Oh, but like I don't want to post too many. Maybe I'll just choose like one or two. And then sometimes I'm just like, I don't feel like posting. It's like surprisingly a lot of effort. I also like brought my laptop. I feel like every time I've been to Japan, I brought my laptop thinking like, oh yeah, maybe at some point, like, you know, I'll have time and then I can use my laptop to post stuff or like read up on various things that are happening. But then I just never did it. I just had my laptop with me and then never used it. Bring a tablet? I did that too, and then I just didn't even use the tablet. I don't know, there's like no time. You're like out there doing stuff. And then like when you get back to the hotel or whatever, you're like, I could like spend time browsing social media and posting on there, but I'm just so tired. So I just don't do it. I'll post like, you know, 1 or 2 photos. Welcome, random Asian guy. I'll go back to Japan eventually. I don't know when. At some point. Maybe next year. Maybe the year after that. The thing is though, like, when I travel, I don't want to like travel by myself. I feel like when I go out there to do stuff, it's because like someone else I know is also traveling. So I could just hang out with them, or like someone else that I know also happens to be going to Japan at the same time, or like there's some kind of event out there, you know, like Comic-Cat or something. You have times to meet up with people. Travel blog is like, check out that bear. Yeah, look at that bear. Whoa, that bear is real. Make your own event. I could just be like, hey guys, I'm in Japan, and then people will be like, whoa, where? I want to go. And then we go on a boat. That did happen one time actually. Went on a boat. It was cool. The phone is enough. Rust Rover. I just used Neovim. I don't need an IDE. What if I went fishing in real life? See, I talk about this pretty often where I don't think I would enjoy fishing in real life because it's like a lot of effort. It's easy in VR because I don't have to deal with like, you know, the water. There's like bugs everywhere. Not in VR. It's like, it's just me in my room. Everything's dry. This thing takes like no effort to reel in, right? I'm sure like if this was real life, I'd be like, man, I don't have that much strength. My arms are kind of weak. I'm sure I'd be so tired. This one is simple. Just reel in. IRL Wolfie stream. That's too much effort. There's too much stuff to do, you know? People out there, when they go on vacations, they do like vlogs. That's too much. You're like on vacation. Why spend all your time streaming it when you could be not streaming it? When you could just be enjoying your time. This is the problem with society. This is the boomer comics. You see like a photo of a person with a phone, and then an old person like, oh, I can't believe people nowadays. Zombies looking at their phone. I think it's fine though. But I personally would not do it. Would not live stream something. But I enjoy when other people do it. That's the thing though. Like I wouldn't want to do it, but then when other people do it, I'm like, yo, content for me to watch. Because I have nothing else to do. And then I could be like, yo, I've been there. I've seen that place. This person's going to this place. I know this place. It doesn't happen that often. But when it does, it's cool. There are probably services you can book that will take care of a lot of the work. We went fishing in the Gulf of Mexico. They provided the rods and bait. Yeah, but like I don't feel like doing it. You know, it's like it's too much. I don't want to have to do anything. I just want to like walk around, look at things. This is like physical activity. You gotta like reel in, you gotta like, you know, move around, you gotta look at fish, I don't know. Yeah, turn everything into content. Yeah, and like if you're streaming it, like if you're live streaming it, you need like good data as well. That's also the thing. I don't have good data. I don't have an unlimited plan. So it's not good. It's not good for me. Traveling alone is kind of lonely, I agree there. Need an on-off travel partner. We join and split. Yeah, exactly, right? That's when it's cool. Because, like, there are times when, like, you know, you want to hang out with someone. There's times when you, like, want to do your own thing. Or, like, you have, like, a different group of friends, you know, that are also traveling. You're like, okay, this day I'm going to meet up with this person. And then this other person, they have their own thing that they're doing. And that's cool. That's enjoyable. But, I don't know. It's been a while. I don't even know when the next time I go would be. Because, like, every time I've been to Japan, it's always been, like, around Christmas/New Year's. And, like, I feel like that's a good time to travel. Because, like, a lot of people are free. And, like, in Japan, things are pretty, like, around New Year's, everything is pretty quiet. A lot of stores are closed. The people that I know that live in Japan, they are usually available because, you know, there's no work in like the first 3 days of the new year. And so like, then I can hang out with them and it's nice. Your friends are going to Japan in August of next year, which is very Choco J Woozy. Going to Japan in summer? That sounds... I guess it depends where they're going. But when people say they're going to Japan, I usually assume they're just going to like Tokyo or like, you know, Kyoto, Osaka. But I imagine if you go there in like summer, it's probably really unpleasantly humid. Unless you're going to like the really northern parts. I don't think I would enjoy it. Because like they have stories of people going to Comiket in summer and it's like really unpleasant. I mean, that's probably an exceptional case because Comiket is just full of people. But even then, it's still a lot. Tokyo, Kyoto, exactly. That's usually what happens. 2 weeks or 3, yeah, that's a good amount of time. Every time I've been, it's always been like 2.5 weeks. But there's this thing where like, if you're on a long vacation, the last few days of the vacation are always like, it's kind of like you just think like, oh, I don't have that much time left. It feels so short. I guess it's true of like any vacation in general, but it's especially if you're traveling. You know, you're out there doing stuff, you're having fun, and then you're like, oh, but this is like the 3rd to last day, and then the 2nd to last day, you're like, oh, this is almost over. I have to enjoy this. Oh, thank you, Chia. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. I'm going to sit down and then shout you out. Chia VTuber. You're playing, oh yeah, Observation Duty. It's one of those spooky Halloween games. Welcome Modern, welcome Zixtify, welcome Swagoon, Bing Bong, Nayune, Warhun, Chia, Pofin. Hello. One of them streamer baits. Exactly. Spooky times. You gotta lie down, you're sick. Gamer gets motion sickness. Is it motion sickness? I don't know. Wait, you don't move around in that game. You're sick from how scary it is. From all the paranormal activity going on. No, welcome. You were already here. I know, I see that you have the Raider text on your name, but you were already here. I can't greet you twice. She also played Cassette Beast. Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, right, yeah, that's what you were doing. I think when I was checking Twitch to see who was streaming, I was like, oh yeah, Cassette Beast. Apparently, there's like a DLC or something you were playing. I was like trying to remember when you raided. I was like, oh yeah, she's playing. What was she playing? Some other game. That answers it. She's sick. Oh, you're literally sick. Like bad sick, not like the good sick, you know, like when someone does like a skateboarding trick and you're like, yo, that's sick, but then you look at Chia and you're like, bro, she's sick, but not in a good way. Yeah, Cassette Beasts. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. Man, it's been like a quiet day because like I usually watch Northern Lion stream on the weekdays, and he's like on vacation for like 2 weeks, and so whenever I check Twitch during my workday to see who's streaming, I'm like, man, the streamer I always watch isn't streaming. So like I have to like either find someone else to leave on in the background or just like not listen to anything. And today I guess I was like not listening to anything. I was just like focused on doing work. Sick casting, bro, thank you. Here, check it out. This game is catch and release. You got fish out here. You can choose to catch them or release them. I've released some fish. You can sell them. You could throw them in the water if you want. His F099 streams have given me life. Yeah, it's kind of pog. It's been playing like Lies of P. You guys out there playing Lies of P? Guys out there peeing and lying. I hope not. Watch some of those. He's like the best streamer. Objectively, the goated streamer. How's he's goated and yet he's a lion? That doesn't make sense. Okay, somehow I managed to catch this thing, which has been here the whole time. Welcome, I know anime. Modern has peed a bit but hasn't touched it again. It seems like, you know, if you're a fan of Bloodborne, Lies of P seems like it would be cool. It's like, for people that can't play Bloodborne because it's on PlayStation only, it's like, you know, a good approximation. Hamflo has been watching Vinny's F099 VODs. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing that. It's cool. Vinny is addicted. Todney Mullen Howard. I don't know who that is. Lies of P doesn't interest me. It seems okay. I'm sure if I played it, I'd be like, yo, it's kind of just like Dark Souls. But not. Yeah, Lies of P, it's like Bloodborne. It's like Dark Souls. But it's you play as Pinocchio. There should be a Dark Souls style game based on Tony Hawk games. How? How would that work? You'd be out there like doing tricks. You know what else everyone has been playing? The watermelon game. All the corporate VTubers are all playing this like watermelon stacking game. It's literally like 2048 except like with fruit. Except it's not available on the English eShop. You have to either like go on the Japanese eShop or just go on the website, which is like a different app. See, I've heard mostly good things about it. I think it's funny. Lies of P-Man is just Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, I don't even know who that is, but everyone has been saying that. It's like an actor. Rodney Mullen is the guy who invented the kickflip. I don't know. See, do you guys know there's a difference between a kickflip and a the other thing? Hold on, I used to know this. What was the other one? Any people know? Heel flip. I remember because I've drawn. I did a drawing animation of Pomu doing like a what I thought was a kickflip, and then I posted it on Twitter with the text that said kickflip, and then people were like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know. It's actually a heel flip." Streamer, Wolfie. They don't know I'm a streamer. Wolfie, this is it's not a kickflip. It's actually a heel flip. And I saw it, and I was like, "Ah, frick." Can't believe I'm gonna be canceled by the skateboarding community for incorrectly labeling a kickflip. Man. But that's the difference. I've learned it depends on the direction. If you do a kickflip, I forget which direction it is, but one of them it goes clockwise, and then the other one goes counterclockwise. You know, based on the axis that you're moving in, that's the difference. And to me, they look the same, because I don't know. But people notice. And, you know, I guess it's fine. It's fine that people are pedantic about it, because I learned something. And I will never make that mistake again. I'll like, look it up every time. Let's see, I would rather play Bloodborne first. I'm gonna wait till I get access to it. You'd have to get like a PlayStation 4 or whatever, PlayStation 3, whatever it was available on. It's never gonna come out on PC. Timothy Chalamet is John Dune. I also don't know movies. The other one was probably also invented by Rodney Mullen. This guy's out here inventing things. Hamflo's a skater. Are skaters typically fans of ska? Cause like I know Tony Hawk has a lot of Tony Hawk the video game has a lot of ska songs. Is that a typical thing? Do you see like a skater and you think this guy has got to know all the ska songs? Mullen pioneered the flat ground ollie. Isn't that the VTuber from Hololive Indonesia? Depends on the stance of the skater, actually, technically. Is it though? I thought it was just, you know, if you're skateboarding, it's going this way. And then it spins this way. Is that not like one or the other? Maybe I was mistaken. My brother has a PS4. You're gonna play it next time you're back hanging out with him. I hope you have fun. The Soulsborne. It's like Dark Souls, except it's not. It's like Dark Souls, but with blood, and the blood is born. Oh, what the what the heck? Skaters are ska coded. I wonder why that is. Is there like a correlation between that? Or is it that because they put ska in Tony Hawk that a lot of skaters are ska fans? Or did they put that there because it was already the case? It probably was already the case. But I would like to imagine that, like, you know, a lot of skaters were not ska fans until they played Tony Hawk Pro Skater. There was ska in there, and they were like, oh, I love it. That could be the case, you never know. I mean, you probably do know. There probably is history of it. But wouldn't that be cool if a single video game defined the music taste of like a bunch of people? They were both popular around the same time. I don't know. Skaters are into punk stuff. Ska kind of fit the hype pizza sick 90s culture. Yeah, they are picking it up, you know. Every time they go skating, they have to pick up their skateboard. They got trumpets. Are there people... You know, we could look this up. Wednesday is the day of the week when we stream, and we can look up stuff live on stream. Okay. Ska and skateboarding. History of ska. Vans. What is the skater rock genre? Skate punk, also known as skatecore and skate rock. That's a different thing. Skate punk, not to be confused with ska punk. Wait, skate also has ska. The first 3 letters of skate are literally ska. That would be fitting, right? That makes sense. Third wave ska was called ska punk. More hardcore stuff is a bit too brutal for a skateboard video. Some hype ska gets the kids bopping. Yes, everyone says that. Skate punk is its own thing, basically just raw pop punk. Wait, there's an article. So there's a Reddit post. This guy says he's on r/ska. I'm a skater, and most of my friends that listen to ska also skate. I know there's several bands that have skaters in them, and of course there's the Tony Hawk's games. Curious about the history of the two. Well, apparently it's because the 90s were cool as frick, and everyone skated, and ska had their revival. Well, wait, this thread was 10 days ago. This is like a very recent question. This guy used to listen to those bands on cassette mixtapes. It was just the era. Skating and punk have always been counterculture. Connection between London punk and the two-tone scene. I don't even know what that is. Two-tone scene. I know there's a Japanese group called Two Tone Disco. Is that related? This is my alt account? No, I'm just Wolfington. Why would I post a question and then talk about it a week later? Ska. Ska isn't the brainwaves. Two-tone is the 70s wave of ska. Two-tone was the second wave of ska. Let me see. You guys know a lot about ska, huh? I know Hamflo is a ska fan. Wikipedia ska. It originated in Jamaica. Do you guys know that? It is the precursor to rocksteady and reggae. Isn't Rocksteady the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Anyway, I should hydrate. It's time for me to drink water right now. You guys can talk about ska while I hydrate. Alright. I've hydrated successfully. Let's see. There's a great band called The Specials. That's a great example of two-tone. Did I know ska came before reggae? Didn't they say differently though? You're telling me Wikipedia is lying to me? Ska is the precursor. Oh wait, yeah, you did. Wait, that is what it said. I misread it. I thought it said something else. Never mind. Rocksteady. Ska is pretty cool. Rocksteady is named after the genre. Bebop is also named after a type of jazz. Yeah, cowboy bebop. It's true. Who is the bebopping the cowboy? Cowboys out here. Man, freaking Wikipedia, come on. You can go on the website, you got Wikipedia, you got this thing, you start scrolling, suddenly it puts up this thing in the bottom like, oh hey, sorry, today's fundraiser, please give me money. No. Have you guys ever donated to Wikipedia? I've donated once, and every single year, they will email you again. They'll be like, hey, I know you donated like 5 years ago. Have you considered donating again? We need your money. Wikipedia, we will not exist a year from now. If you don't donate, you're awful. How dare you not give us money? But, you know, you look into it, apparently all the money just goes to like the CEOs. There's a lot of overhead. So I don't donate anymore. Have never donated? You shouldn't. Don't do it. They'll ask you every single year to donate. You look up like Wikipedia donation scam. Alright, just look at this. Is the donation asked for Wikipedia? Here we have an article. The next time Wikipedia asks for a donation, ignore it. They just get a lot of money for nothing. Yeah, Wikipedia already has a lot of money. It just all goes to the executives. Just don't do it. Your uncle once said he got a mail with his name. It's time to donate to Wikipedia. They do that. Internet Archive, yeah, that's probably a good one. Wikipedia though? No. See, we have articles all the way back from like 2012. It all goes to, what is his name? Jimmy Wales? Is that his name? Jimmy... Is that the guy? Yeah, this is the Wikipedia guy, right? He's an internet entrepreneur, webmaster. He's the co-founder of Wikipedia. Yeah. Wait, he also co-founded Fandom, formerly Wikia, that website sucks. You guys remember every time you go on like a fandom wiki, there's like ads everywhere. Always has like auto-loading videos. You're telling me the inventor of Wikipedia co-founded Wikia/fandom? I always thought it was like some sort of like weird spin-off, like not related at all, but it was started by the same guy. What the heck? He's currently the president of Fandom Inc. Man, this guy. This website sucks. It also doesn't make sense as a name, because like not all of these websites are like for fandoms. Some of them have like technical documentation, and like it made sense when it was on Wikia, but then they rebranded to Fandom, and it's like, oh, let me check out the Vim fandom, right? That doesn't make sense. It makes sense for like TV shows or movies, but some of it is like, you know, you got like the terminal fandom, the bash / scripting fandom. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, boo this man. How could he do this? This guy created good software. Actually, I don't know. Did he even create it? Like, is he a programmer? What did he do? Did he just create the corporation? The Terminator. What's that guy up to? I would almost rather deal with ads. Hold on. A lot of stuff you can donate to is really annoying with bugging you to donate more. Yeah, it's like when you donate blood. I've done blood donations. Every single time you'll get messages from the Red Cross. They're all like, we see you donated blood once. Hey, we're doing a blood drive every few months. And you're like, take me off this mailing list. And they call you. They don't just like email you or text you. They will call you. Like, hey, we need blood. You got blood? You got blood out there? You get the text message that's like, hey, donate blood now. To stop, text blood in all caps to this number. That's what they do. What if they're vampires? I've talked about this before. The Red Cross, you know, you think you're donating to people in need. It could be going straight to vampires. They require blood. It's true. It's what happens, you know? You donate something once, and suddenly everyone just always asks you, we need more. You ask them to stop, and they're like, oh, okay, I see, you're too good to donate to us. I see how it is. I see, maybe, you know, if you don't donate, then we won't be in service next year, huh? What about that? Because of your lack of donation. Yes, you. We are guilt-tripping you specifically. But now, I just ignore them. Your blood is low quality, so they don't bother asking me. How is blood... What is low quality blood? Is it like lack of platelets? I don't know. Platelets. Small plates. The tiniest plates out there. How are they so small? You could also donate plasma. I still don't really know what plasma is. But there's a separate thing for donating plasma. Do they still have it so that gay people can't donate blood? Every time you donate blood, there's always a question that is like, are you gay? And if you are, then you can't donate blood. That's messed up. Wrong blood type. Yeah, but surely they accept every blood type, right? They can't just be like, oh, you got this blood type? Nah, it's not good enough for us. Because, like, someone will benefit from it. What? Yeah, they do that. I don't know if they do it anymore, but At some point they did. It's fairly recently too. I'm sure they accepted, but some are more useful. Yeah. It's true. Certain blood types are like universal donors, right? Which one was it? AB? A plus. You have the least useful blood type? What? Yeah, dox your blood type. Tell us your blood type so that we can find out your personal information. It's very common in Japan to share your blood type. It's believed that it is correlated to like your personality or whatever. What's up with that, huh? You're telling me everyone that has a specific blood type has the same personality? I don't think so. It's actually males who, not gay people. Yeah. Is that not sort of this? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. It came from like AIDS, right? Because they don't want blood that has AIDS. And then they're like, oh yeah, if you do this, you're more likely to have AIDS. Yeah, that's what it was. The test for testing your blood type is so quick, instead of asking you, they just test you because it's more reliable. Yeah, because like, you could just lie, right? What if someone's just like, oh yeah, I'm blood type like O, and then you donate and it's not. Like I've donated blood and then they tell me my blood type, but I already forgot what it was. It might be A+. I don't know. It doesn't really matter that much. It's more about receiving the blood. You guys out there receiving blood? How will you do all the horoscopes? But aren't horoscopes for like star signs? Does blood type, is there like a horoscope for blood types? It wouldn't be called a horoscope, right? Is horoscope something else? Or is horoscope like a generic term that's just like some sort of fortune or something? Influence B+, why not A+? You guys out there doxing your own blood type. Now I know. I'm gonna write this down. Be like, Handflow, B+, Slime Molder, B+. Then I'll have all the information. Yeah, you didn't study. There's always B. Why not B+? Why not A? Why not A+? You guys need to retake that test. You think someone has done that? You think someone has taken a blood test and they're like, sir, you gotten B+, and you're like, oh frick, I didn't study. Can I retake it? I feel like I should get an A+ for this one. And then they retake it and you still get B+. And you're like, oh no, my parents are going to be so disappointed. It went from A's to B's. Wait, can your blood type change? Does that happen? Like, okay, what if like you have a certain blood type and then you get like a blood donation and then they just put the blood in your blood? Your blood type can change? How does that happen? What causes that? Like, I imagine donations might change it. But like, can it happen? Hers changed a couple times? What the? Wait, so what determines a blood type? Is it like the type of like something about your red blood cells? I don't know. The size of the blood cells, maybe? Some other property? Yeah, I didn't know it could change. It's an absence of certain types of cells? Oh, shoot. Is there an A-? Is there a B-? Some kind of receptor in your cells. I'm sure if I watched that anime, Cells at Work, I might know this. In some rare cases, blood types can change. Change usually relates to unique circumstances, such as having a bone marrow transplant, getting leukemia, or infections. What the? But can it happen naturally without those? I guess infections are kind of not uncommon. There's two kinds, A and B, hence the AB and AB. O doesn't have either. I'm gonna look this up. Blood type change. The change relates to unique... Okay, this is literally what you said. Can have leukemia. Other immunohematologic conditions. Scientists find new set of blood types? Wait, what? This was from last year. Wait, I vaguely remember this being like a thing, and then I totally forgot about it. Hold on. Scientists have described a newly discovered blood group. Besides the most commonly known blood groups like A, B, O, and RH. I didn't know RH. That's a thing. This new group, named the ER blood group, is the 44th blood group. Wait, what the? There's obscure blood types such as ER or streamer. You know about the ER blood group? There are 5 ER antigens. Okay. Discovering a new blood group system is like discovering a new planet. It enlarges the landscape of our reality. How does that happen, though? How can they discover a new blood group? Tell me, has this been around forever? Blood type. Oh, look, they got the blood out here. Got group A, group B. They're out there AB testing blood. Antigen. Got the A antigen, the B antigen, A and B antigen. Oh, come on. Wikipedia. The antigen. Isn't that when you hate an entire generation? How can this person be an anti-gen? Blood group systems. Got these. Genotype. You guys remember Punnett squares alleles? Classic. Got AB. Got O. I see. There's a lot of information out here. It's the HH blood group. Triple H. Hulk Hogan. It's the Bombay blood group. It's a rare blood type. It was discovered... It's mostly in India. Gregor Mendel. Yeah, the Mendel effect. You guys remember the Mendel effect? I remember. People often think it's Nelson Mandela. It's always been Gregor Mendel or Howie Mandel. Often confused. They keep thinking it's Mandela. No, it's the Mendel effect. Anyway, what else is there happening out there? Recommended by Pocket. Since when did Firefox recommend websites? Out here recommending T-Mobile, Amazon. Can't believe this. Are you being gaslit? No, it says Mendel. It's the Mandela effect. Now, if you know what the Mandela effect is, this is it's a very meta joke. But is it a joke? I don't know. It could be real. Yeah, what's going on? You guys having a good Wednesday? Can you believe it's already Wednesday? Time is moving by at a fast rate. Soon it'll be November already. If you thought it was the Mandela effect, yeah, it's the Mandela effect. It's real. You've been Mandela affected. It's like Pikachu. You guys remember that time when we looked up the Mandela effect on stream? I remember. I was like sitting over there and I was looking. It was nighttime. I was looking over there. Mirkern was here. Why do I remember things so specifically? Man, that was cool. We looked up various common misconceptions. Pikachu's tail. People often think Pikachu has like a black part on his tail at the top. It's not real. It's never been real. It's always been like a brown spot at the bottom. But for real, it's the Mandela effect. Are you being guessed? Yeah, you can look it up. The Mandela effect. Mandela effect. No, see, YouTube, sorry, Google's gonna recommend the Mandela effect to you? No, it's the Mandela effect. Do you mean, Google, Google's trying to Mandela effect me? They don't even know, come on. The Mandela effect. Yeah, Gregor Mendel and the Principles of Inheritance. What is the Mendelian effect? Mendelian randomization is a method of using measured variation in genes. See? Making up words. Gaslighting, yeah, imagine gaslighting. Mendel syndrome. Mendelian genetics. Mendel. There's a technique for memorization that associates topics with locations. Is there a name for it? Why am I so good at remembering obscure things? What is that? Anyways, Oli, it's a joke. It's a joke because the Mandela effect is about misremembering things. And then wouldn't it be funny if someone misremembered the Mandela effect? You tell them it's always been the Mandela effect. I forget the name for it. It's memory. Locational memory. Guys out here remembering things. You guys have a favorite memory? You guys out there remembering things? And then you think, man, this memory sure was cool. Those were good times. Too bad I will never experience this good time ever again because it's in the past. Basically, you associate a part of a room with something you want to remember. Later, you imagine walking through the room and you remember the association. I see. I do have certain, like, locational memory things. Like, there have been times when I was taking the train and then I would listen to a certain song, and then every time I hear that song I just remember like that specific afternoon that I was on that train. I was listening to the song and the train was pretty empty. It's a Haruhi character song. Classic. I heard that when you remember something, you override your memory a bit. Yeah, how much, if you were to think about our memory in terms of like storage capacity, how much memory is in there until it gets evicted? What is the eviction algorithm for memories in the brain? Like, surely we can't remember everything. So your brain is always like, discarding old information. Not even old information, just like low priority information. Wonder if the memory override on access is a method to process trauma. Trauma does do things to the brain. I don't know. It's complicated. Eidetic memory. Is that the name for it? Eidetic memory. Did I greet you, Potato? I always forget. I have to like actually check every single time. It's all. I think it's because everyone here has similar like names. Oh, you were just here. Okay. It's because everyone has like a green name. Yeah, props not Jack is here. Welcome. Oh. Wait. I just. Oh. Hold on. I accidentally just triggered something on my VR headset. And I did not know how to disable it. But now I'm back. Does my mic work when I'm in that mode? Like, was there like 10 seconds where I was just not saying anything? I don't know. Yeah, everyone's green. It's hard to remember exactly. You could hear me? Okay. You could hear me being like, oh, like, did I just trigger something? No, that's good to know. I'm always wondering, like, every time, like, if you have a VR headset, specifically the Quest, if you double tap the headset, it puts you in pass-through mode. And it gives you, like, you can see your room in black and white. But I can never tell if, like, my mic is still working. But I guess it does, maybe. Brains can hold 2.5 petabytes. That's quite a bit. What kind of compression algorithms? I can't even talk. Compression algorithms are they using? You have almost eidetic memory, but the images I remember are too blurry. What is eidetic memory? I'm gonna look it up. Eidetic memory. It's the ability to vividly recall an image you were exposed to, but only briefly. I see. Is that the meme with Akira? Akira? He like remembers something, but he doesn't want to. Eidetic memory versus photographic memory. Recall an image with high precision. At least for a brief period of time, after seeing it only once. And without using a mnemonic device. I see. Also, welcome, Loki. Yeah, leave me alone. If your brain is like a neural network, it's like super compressed. Our neural networks are like brains. That's how they're modeled. You got neurons. Things are out here happening. Whoops. Anyway, what else? Yeah, they're inspired by brains. I remember I took a course in college. They explained how things worked. I wrote like a neural network to process tic-tac-toe. Just give it a bunch of training data, and then it's like, oh, it learns the rules somehow. You can represent data with non-linear dependencies very concisely. That's the case for images, Gaussian splat. Oh yeah, that was a new thing, right? It has like a really efficient way to encode 3D like photographs of places at high performance. It was cool. Nerf. Like Nerf guns. I don't know. You know what I've been trying to look up? What is the term for like when you transcribe audio into like mouth movements? It's like, okay, like lip syncing. I've been thinking of like looking into writing like some sort of like PNG tuber like app, kind of like Honk, where you say things and then it maps it to different, or is it called phonemes? Bisemes? Like different mouth movements. But like I don't know what to look up for that. Like what does anyone know the typical libraries used for that? Just you have audio that goes in live in real time, and then the output is just like a stream of like things that could be used to lip sync. I don't know. And I thought it would be easier to find, but I don't know what to look for. I feel like the main thing that might keep me from properly understanding Gaussian splatting and diffusion is my lack of good statistical foundation. FFTs. Final Fantasy Tactics. Fast Fourier Tactics. No, it's like specific. You should ask Denchi. No, because like he just uses the Unity libraries. There's one called ulipsync. Yeah, Visemes. That's what I looked up, but I couldn't really find any libraries for it. Or if I did, they were like kind of hard to understand. Yeah, Denchi just uses there's a Unity library called ulipsync, and it handles it for you. But I'm not using Unity or C++ or C#. I mean, feats, is that what it's called? I don't know if that's true. Are you just saying feats? Like I thought it was more common. It's like, I don't know. Check what the Godot guy used. Does that one have lip sync though? I looked up PNG Tuber Plus, and I don't know if that has lip sync or if that just has like noise detection. Because from what I've seen, it doesn't seem to. But I also didn't look that closely. Anyway, I don't know. I think it'd be a cool project. And this is mostly because people don't develop Mac applications. It doesn't have lip syncing. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I'm thinking. You gotta have lip syncing, you know? It's one of the main reasons why I didn't want to switch to it. Yeah, that makes sense. Because like the lip syncing really adds to it. I feel like my live 2D model lip sync, or like the way I rigged the mouth, is like not accurate. Either that or like my webcam is low quality or like the lighting's not good. It always like misses. It doesn't look like it's matching at all. But it doesn't really matter in the end, you know, it's just like a lot of people aren't watching a VTuber for the lip syncing. Wave to lip. What's this? Is it real time though? A lip sync expert is all you need for speech to lip generation. Wait, that's related to what I want. A license. What license is this? It doesn't even have a license. Oh, but it's a Python library. Why is everything in Python? You got weights, they got lip sync videos. Disclaimers. FFmpeg? What the? Wait, this is face detection. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is for lip syncing videos. Is this like deepfakes? What is this? What do they mean by this? Python's easy to work with? Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. They should write it in C so that you can have bindings to every language. And 99.8% Python. But is it just depending on like a C library? TensorFlow and PyTorch, yeah, I feel like that's what everything's moving towards nowadays. I don't know. Why can't people just write things in the language that I want? Why not a native Rust implementation? The GitHub repos for paper, yeah. What outputs do I need? Just anything that could be used for lip sync. Like, the description of the repo seems like it matches what I want, though. Lip sync expert is all you need for speech to lip generation. Python is just bindings to C. That's what I thought. Is that real? Is this just a wrapper around a C library? I feel like that's what most like good Python code is. Just like someone just wrote something in C and then just exported it. They could hook into it. I don't know what the license is for this. They don't have anything. It does have a lot of stars on GitHub though. Actually, we can look it up, see what the license is. Just search license. Licensing and naming the software. Opened in 2021. No response. Nope. There's nothing here. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Checked. You can't use that commercially? Well, I wasn't gonna sell it. Python bindings to Cython, which is C-like. I see. I understand. Well, BoJack Horseman worked on this? That's wild. It's a cat. You're telling me a cat worked on this? Look at that. PyTorch is C++. Look, I don't know. It's just a bunch of effort. BoJack the Horseman. Man-horse code. This horse is out here programming various things. Well, I guess I should just look around more. How did you find this library, though? Did you search for... What did you search for? Because maybe I should search for that same thing. Lip sync software. Because, like, it is a common thing in, like, animation apps, right? People that are doing animation, they often have to lip sync things, and there's, like, automated software for detecting that kind of stuff. It's probably, like, proprietary, you know, like, Flash probably has its own thing. Vicemes plus GitHub, okay. What are phonemes? Are phonemes related? I know vicemes, I think, are like sounds that sort of look the same if you were to say them out loud. It's kind of like if you were like a person who could read lips. A viceme would be like that group of sounds. But then like a phoneme. What is a phoneme? Is like something else, right? Phonemes are the sounds, vicemes are the shapes. I see. But like I looked up like audio to phoneme generator or whatever, and everyone's just like, oh yeah, different languages have different phonemes. But I think they were probably using it in the context of like text to speech, or like speech to text. Phonemes are symbols. It's like the IPA pronunciation, right, or whatever. PyTorch is based on Torch, which was an old C library. PyTorch calls directly to CUDA. It has either a Python or C++ front end. I vaguely understand. I don't really understand. I just see PyTorch mention TensorFlow, and I'm just like, okay, that's like some machine learning stuff. And then that's all, that's where I stop. I'm like, I don't feel like looking into it. It's probably fine. Probably totally okay. Look at this tiny fish though. How is it so small? Got this fish. I'm going to release this fish. Yeah, some of these were you got torches. I know what a torch is. Python, that's like a snake, right? That's true. Cuda, like a barracuda, that's like a fish. C, that's like the third letter of the alphabet. It's literally all you need to know. Alright, anyway, you guys ready for the part of the stream where I look up news? Excited to see what's new today in the news? You can see that stocks are still bad. What happened here? Do they have a night mode for this? This is like really bright. Every single time I use this website, I'm just like, I wish they had like a night mode. Or maybe they do and you have to be like logged in for it. Nope, okay. I guess I just have to stare at this really bright screen. Just direct mappings between phonemes and vicemes, yeah, makes sense. The FTX guy. It's like one of the Bitcoin things, right? Wasn't that like a long time ago? It took them this long to have the trial? Civil fraud? What's that? Venice bus crash? Paris is having a bed bug outbreak. Couple killed by bear in Canada? What the? A Pixel 8? A Pixel Watch 2? I'm just reading things out. The bear thing? Is it like a known story? It was on the BBC. This is not even a British thing. It's about Canada. The couple's death marks the first fatal bear attack at the Banff National Park in decades. Wait, they were both 62? Wow, imagine like going camping at 62. You know, you imagine like a 60-something-year-old. They're not usually out there in the wilderness around bears. I wonder what happened. I guess the bear apparently had low body fat for this time of year. Maybe it was so hungry it was looking for food. Who knows? They're in the backcountry. Their message said, bear attack bad. Oh no. Response team. The bear was shot and killed. The bear was over 25 years old. I see. But we may never know what happened. Everyone involved is dead. This is the second bear-related killing in North America. In July, a grizzly bear fatally mauled a woman on a forest trail at Yellowstone. That's wild. Like in a literal sense, it is literally wild. Is that old for bears? I actually don't know. Probs Not Jack went camping with a 70-year-old. Was fun. He had lots of stories. What was his best story? Had the right to bear arms. Oh, the bear's out here. Man. What else is happening? Clorox? Clorox says sales and profit took a big hit from cyber attack. What? A group of hackers they cyber attack Clorox? What does that mean? What are they doing electronically? Bears are cool, but nature's scary. It's true. What are they doing online? I didn't even know Clorox had, like, anything to cyber attack. Clorox is still assessing what effect that the hack could have. Yeah, but what... what do they have? Like, secret formulas for, like, stuff? What are they doing? There's, like, no information in this article. No, apparently, Clorox is not doing well. Yo, the stock market is going up. Look at this, we got positive numbers. Whoops. Got plus, the Dow Jones is up, S&P 500 is up, NASDAQ is up. Everything is good. Maybe they hit their corporate infrastructure. Look, what do they have? Do they have, like, secret documents having, like, all of their formulas, all of their, like, earnings? Maybe that's gotta be it. That's probably it. You could do insider trading if you had that info. A lot of companies have bad security. Yeah, especially for, like, a company that's not really known for doing tech stuff. Right, you think of, like, a software engineer. They're like, oh yeah, where do you work? Apple, Google, Amazon? And they're like, I work at Clorox. And you're like, wow, what the... Would not have expected that. They have access to everyone who has ever purchased Clorox. No, but people can buy it with cash. What if they had, like, tracking, like a chip to track you? Alright, what else is going on? You got sports. You got entertainment. Oh yeah, the national emergency test. You guys get that? Everyone got that, hopefully. Everyone in the US, you guys today probably got a very loud notification on your phone. It's like, this is a test of the emergency system. Yeah, where were you when this happened? I was in the middle of a work-related call. We were on Google Meet, and then I was giving my update for what I did this week, and then it just went off really loud. And then everyone on the call was also like, I also just got that alert. It's a good way to have people bond, you know? Everyone's like, oh, I was there, I had this, I saw this. If a company is not known for tech, it makes it an easier target. Yeah, probably. Their security is probably not as good. Got it. Everyone here got it. Came 2 minutes early. In the middle of preparing to drive. Imagine, like, someone who, like, works late at night and they sleep in the afternoon. They must have gotten, like, woken up from that. That must suck, right? They're like, we're gonna schedule this at a time that's most convenient for people. But then, you know, it's interrupted someone's nap. What if it killed someone, you know? What if you were like, actually I wonder, like, if you're a surgeon Do you have like these sorts of... They probably don't have their smartphones in there, right? What happens? Like, imagine like a surgeon is doing surgery and then their phone just goes off with like a really loud noise, and then like it scares them and they're like, oh shoot, and then he caught it in the wrong place. What happens? Do they like avoid having loud noises? Do they have it so that cell phones are banned in the operating system room? Or sorry, the operating room? They have pagers? I guess that makes sense. But like, what if there's like an emergency? Right? What if the alert is actually something like critical? Right? I don't know. I could look this up. There's a story about a person who had AirPods in, an Amber Alert occurred and his eardrums got blown out. Yeah, that's like scary, right? What if you're like listening to something and you have the volume up? And then the alert is even louder than that? I feel like that must be like a common occurrence. Right? I feel like probably a bunch of people were wearing that kind of stuff. Alright, let's see. Are phones allowed in surge... what is it called? Operation rooms? Cell phone use is not generally restricted in the operating room, but some experts say the time for rules has come. Yeah, because I can just imagine, like, if a surgeon or someone in the room had, like, their phone in there, and then they were doing surgery, and then, like, it was just, like, a really loud noise. Wouldn't that, like, mess up some stuff? I guess for this one, they were probably informed a while back, right? Because people knew this was coming. They probably had a thing that was like, okay, we're not gonna, you know, at this time, we're gonna have a really loud noise. So make sure you're aware. You're not doing any really important surgery or whatever. Wonder if surgeons get trained on being jump scared. Yeah, because like, what if like the patient just yells? Or someone's out there yelling. Apple did fix it in software and recompensated the dude. Man. But was there really just one guy? Surely that happened to several people. I didn't know it was gonna happen. I saw notifications. I saw like on Twitter some recommended tweets that were like, hey everyone, just so you know, there's gonna be this alert. And then I forgot, I didn't know it was today. But it happened. Everyone was like, yo, I got that alert too. You can't flinch and accidentally cut something. Exactly, right? Like, what if they're operating on someone and someone just like, you know, just yell, just as a prank, you know? What if someone did like a prank video where they got surgery and then they go to their doctor and they're like, hey guys, check it out, YouTube. I'm gonna prank my doctor. He's gonna be doing surgery on me and then I'm gonna yell really loud. Haha, wouldn't that be funny? That would be something. Surely that will go well, right? There's no way that could go badly. They would never. For content though, think of all the views you would get. You would probably get demonetized because there's like blood and gore or whatever. But what if they don't? What to know about the emergency alert? About 2:20 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, October 4th. If an actual emergency happens that day, the test could be postponed. I see. Well, good thing there were no emergencies. Oh yeah, you could also get it in Spanish. If your phone was set to Spanish, you would have gotten it in Spanish. This is a nationwide test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. is required to conduct this once every 3 years. The last test was in 2021. Wait, do you guys... I don't remember that happening in 2021. Was that a thing? And what phonemes? Yeah. Audio to phonemes or voicemes. Whichever one. In real time. From streaming audio. Alright, what else is happening? We got fact checks. Got nature.com. The Guardian. Let's look up VTubers. You know, every week we look up VTuber on Google News. Kuro is the first VShojo male VTuber. Billboard, the music website, has an article about Kiara. What the? Oh, Billboard Japan. What the heck? Out here writing articles about VTubers in mainstream news websites. Paw Patrol is out here. Joel. He has Joel active. Classic Joel. Okay, these other articles are the same. Wait, we talked about old VTubers the other day. They have an article about this. 85-year-old VTuber racks up 1 million views. Yeah, this one. It's about late-stage elderly VTubers. She was inspired by her 29-year-old grandson. Began posting videos at the end of last year. I see. That's cool. 85-year-old VTubers. Welcome, Tag Barrel. I will never add better Twitch TV emotes, you're right. Just imagine them. Just pretend that I added them. You could use your imagination. Now, this article is pretty short. VTuber. Bazinga. 3 articles from Bazinga. Hololive debuts music group Regloss. I already forgot about this. There's like so many VTubers nowadays that every time there's like a new VTuber, corporate VTuber, I always forget. Like, I don't hear anything about the latest Nijisanji EN group, right? They had like 3 guys debuted several months ago. I don't know anything about them. The blonde girl sings nicely. The one on the left. Isn't that just Hoshikawa Sara from Nijisanji EN? It's like the same design. She looks the same. You're telling me these are different people. Look at this. Look at this design. Look at them. Okay, it is on the opposite side. It's on, okay. Never mind. They're pretty similar though. They got the same eye color. They're also blonde. They got the same color scheme. How could they do this? It's just that the hair is on the other side, I guess. Yeah, wide Peepo happy. Joel. All the emotes you want, they're all there. This one, they got the same hair color as Penguin VTubers. What are some other news? VTubers. Here's the it's a little article. Things are happening. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's all the VTuber news. You guys got any news you want to look up? Looked up cat news, dog news, birds. What's going on with birds? Doves, guinea fowls. Bird lays off staff after spin acquisition. What? Bird lays off staff. Oh, Bird is a company. Oh, it's like those scooters. It's like a scooter app. Okay. I was like, what? What do you mean Bird lays off staff? It's like those Lime scooters, right? Anyway, I'm gonna hydrate. It's about that time. Alright. I have hydrated. Are people still throwing those things into any body of water they can find? Is that a thing people have been doing? I don't know. I've never used one. I feel like scooters are... they're easier to ride than bikes. You know, people that don't even know how to ride bikes, surely they can ride a scooter. Like me, I don't know how to ride a bike. It's been a while. Totally forgot how to do it. A bunch of other bird news out here. Smart bird knows how to operate a water tap. Got swans out here. AI analyzes bird sightings to help conserve species. That's cool. Bird flu in South Africa. They tend to do that. Am I right, guys? Welcome, Sim. Bird species changing faster than expected. Mexico declares country free of bird flu. You're telling me birds can no longer fly in Mexico? I mean... bird hunting forecast. Tropical bird invades Illinois because of bad snails. Discover the official state bird of Alabama. Marblehead Mayor Bird says she is stepping down due to Oprah's rule. I don't know what that means. You're telling me this bird was a mayor? To step down after 20 years? You can be a mayor for 20 years? What the? Served on the Board of Affairs. She's served village since 1997. She was mayor from 2004 to the present. The bird served the village for 69 years. Nice. Is this some sort of nepotism thing? If people keep electing, there's no like term limits. You can just be like a mayor for like for that long. Wow, that's wild. When Jacqueline was born, her family was living on Millionaire's Row, named because it was the only street in the village with indoor plumbing. So privileged, out here with indoor plumbing. Get to be the mayor for like 20 years. There's a bunch of rare bird alerts out there. Seeing a Canada goose in Central Park is kind of news. Did that happen? Is that a thing that's happening recently? Bird watchers out there looking at birds. You don't see this every day. Look at the bird flu. Oh, there's a lot of news about bird flu. Is there like a global bird flu epidemic happening? France kicks off bird flu vaccination. We got Mexico is free of bird flu. We got South Africa bird flu. What's going on? How come I don't hear about this kind of stuff? A week ago? Oh, for the bird alerts? The best database. Yeah, Bird Tracker. Out there tracking birds in the wild. Nikon's 4th firmware upgrade for the Z9 camera adds bird. What do they mean by this? Bird detection. Yo, they got a camera that can detect birds. Whoops. That's what was driving up egg price. Oh, is that? That's what it is. I feel like we've talked about like egg prices being expensive at some point. We probably also talked about bird flu. Can it be that GitHub currently is just slow? It could be. You check status.github.com. Also, welcome Cole. Birds are not real. It's arguable. Everything is arguable. I don't know why people even say it. Something is arguable just because someone feels like arguing it. No, birds. What about rats? You guys remember when we looked up rat news? Rat. Penelope the rat. Repel rats from your home. Green Bay Council encourages reporting rats. Unwanted rats. Well, no one this is what I've been saying. National Review, they got me. Will no one think of the rats? I've been thinking of rats. Literally thinking of rats right now. We got rats. This article is too long. I don't feel like reading it. But they're talking about rats, and that's what I want. Green Bay, got roaches, rats, rat poison. Rats are on the rise. What about rat and flooding? Denchi asked if the rat was fine with the floods. What about the rats? There's nothing here. There's nothing even out here. Storms are driving rodents to California homes. Rat action plan. Millions of rats could be carrying COVID. This was back in March. Birds are not real, but some birds are less real than others. Yeah, birds. You don't know what they're thinking. If anything. The rats are rapalute. Is that a word? Rat jam. Rat jam. So look, the rat jam. Bunch of articles out here. A lot of Russian articles about rat jam. Why is that? Something you do in rock climbing? Rappelling? Oh, is that like when you put put the thing into the rock. Man arrested for threatening MBTA riders with pet rat named Jerry. Did I miss that article? MBTA rat Jerry. Here we go. March 17th. It's on a TikTok. Holy frick, he's holding the... You guys seeing this? Hold on, guys, look at this. This man is holding a rat. What's he doing? Show me the video. He was arrested for this. There he is. You know who this guy kind of looks like? You know that one guy who says like... That one guy who was outside, like, some guy was playing a saxophone or something, and he was like, "You don't respect the sanctity of music. We're out here and..." Hold on. Can I find this guy? How do I look for this? You don't respect the sanctity of... What was it? This guy. No. What was this one? Guy yells at... musician. Guy yells at street musician? Was it this guy? Okay. This guy. This guy. Try to find this guy. Doesn't this guy look like this guy? Is this the same guy? This is not the same guy, right? Look at this. This is the man who threatened the guy with the rat. Please get out of the way. I want to look at this guy. He's blocking. Now, this guy right here, kind of looks like this guy. Love that guy. You didn't want to actually get into AI. You spent enough time researching that I found a set of data sets. AI... It's okay. It depends on what you use it for. Jerry wanted her to fly. This guy, Rat Jane. That's cool though. And he's just out there holding... The rat is so calm. And this lady doesn't even seem scared. She's just on her phone. Out here posting it on TikTok. It's machine learning and data science. It's machine learning engineering, also known as MLE. It's not even AI, it's like generative. It's all different. At the company I worked at for 7 years, it was the data science team. But then they rebranded to machine learning and engineering. AI is the big umbrella term. Not all of it is really AI, right? Like Apple, they don't use the term AI in any of their presentations. They always say like, we have like a transformer model and it does this. It does this thing. It's not though. It's implying it's like intelligence. It's not the same. It's too broad of a term. It's a buzzword. You gotta talk about generative models, large language models. Gen AI. It's a buzzword. It's a Buzz Lightyear. Computer vision doesn't necessarily define intelligence. Yeah, just because you can identify things doesn't mean it's intelligence. Just because you can generate sentences, is that really intelligence? I don't know. There's literally no way to know. They use the same techniques, like neural networks. I don't know, it's complicated. Got people out here training things. I do like that CBS keeps the name of the rat in the news. They say the man and the rat were escorted. Yeah, you always get articles that are like, man does this, man does that. But, you know, they don't talk. Wait, they also, yeah, they. Actually, they named the rat, they didn't even name the man. You don't even know who the man is. The man is secondary to the rat. The man would be nothing without the rat. You think they would be writing articles about this if he was if he was just a regular guy without a rat? I think not. Anyway, I am leaning back in my chair, so if you hear any creaking noises, that's what it is. This chair is really old. I've had it since like... This chair is probably at least 20 years old. And see, if you pick up an off-the-shelf AI textbook, you will find that half the textbook is symbolic AI. A-star search and inference in FOL. I don't know what FOL is. Also, what is this emoji? Is that a bird? Is that a circular bird? Oh, I know this person. This person does a lot of, like Gunpla and, like, mecha stuff. A-star. I think when I was in college, I think I took an artificial intelligence class, and it might have been also algorithms like that for, like, you know, game AI. The min-max algorithm, which isn't really AI, but it's like kind of sort of, I don't know. We're just out here. I'm not even fishing. What am I doing? So thank you. You're free. What? From what? It's not even free. It costs money. It's traditionally under the AI umbrella. Yeah, but it's not really. And when I see modern ML stuff used as game AI, I've seen some games that have that, right? Like, a lot of, I think Amelia Watson played a game where, like, it was like a detective game, but then all of the messages were like, you talk to a chatbot or whatever. And so, like, you're given a plot, and then you could ask whatever questions you want. Wait, remember that one game? What was it? The one game with the two. There's like a couple, and they're in an apartment. Facade, right? You guys remember the Facade game? Hold on. Is this one? This is kind of like if they remade this game with AI, I feel like it'd be like everyone would love it. They'd be like, "Yo, remember Trip? This guy was named Trip, right?" You could talk to them, they would respond to you. Yeah, watermelon. You can't say melon. They'd be upset. But yeah, they could remake this game with, like, you know, modern AI equivalent technology. You're free from the grind. She asked if it was self-aware and got trippy. It's complicated stuff out here. Remember when DeepMind happened? The one merged deep learning with symbolic approaches and statistical approaches. I don't even know what that means. It's not as catchy. OpenAI isn't presenting many Dota 2 bots. Oh, you mean like that kind of stuff? You're referring to, like, if you had the AI, isn't there like things where they try to get AI to play chess and it just makes a bunch of illegal moves? get ChatGPT to play Mahjong with you, and it's just making a ton of like fake hands, not even real. Remember the multiple attempts many companies made to make it not racist? Yeah, that's also true. Even now, right, a lot of the AI, they have to like have a lot of guardrails. They have to tell it, they have to like do prompt engineering. You have to be like, okay, you're an AI, you can do this. You are not racist. Please do not say any racist things. And then they do post filtering so that if it does say racist things, it's filtered. Classic society out here. Really says a lot about society, right? ChatGPT's fake moves. I want actual bots learning actual games, not send a prompt and generates the sentences. Is that not like neural networks though? Like, what? How? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with AI to really know. DeepMind, StarCraft 2, but okay, so like that kind of stuff. So like they're just given pixels as input rather than like, you know, structured data. I feel like the StarCraft bot stuff was like, for most people, it was kind of unimpressive because, like, you could just make a bot, like, if you just feed it structured information, it just knows things. I think a lot of people are just like, well, a bot, you know, you could just cheat by giving it knowledge of, you know, game state that it's not supposed to have. Or like, okay, no, I think it was, yeah, the APM stuff. Because with StarCraft, you know, you could have a bot just make really fast movements. But then they had to like artificially limit it so that, you know, you couldn't just have it do insane micro. Bots that are challenging. What if they made like a fishing bot? Has someone trained a bot to play Holocure? Someone could do that. Someone could be like, you know, they put pixels as input. And just train a bot to get the optimal, like, infinite score in endless mode. They could do that. It's not easy, yeah, but they could do it. I'm sure they could do it. Try developing stuff with the StarCraft using standard Q learning, reinforcement learning. I don't even know what that is. Complex algorithms out here. Values. Numbers. You got neural networks. Reinforcement learning. Yeah, but it's like the same thing. Q learning. Isn't that the HoloLive music video with Gargura and Calliope Mori? What the heck? Somehow passed that AI exam, the deep learning exam. The Turing test is out here doing the Turing test. Just leaning back. This chair is so creaky. So loud. Man, my head like hurts a little bit. I don't know what it is. Why is that? Is it the VR? Has VR changed? Have I changed? What's the deal with this? I am the VR. You studied up in 3 days, learned that closing the shutters during the day lets you concentrate. The darkness, you can focus with darkness. The sunlight, lack of sunlight. What if it's raining? Like a rainy day, listen to rain sounds outside. I never really learned how to study. I was like one of those people that, like, when I was in high school, I was the kind of person who I didn't even know there was a test on the day of, and then I would just take the test and I would do like fairly well. And so I never really studied. And then I went to college, and then stuff was actually hard. And I was like, oh man, I don't actually know how to like do any of this. Yeah, same. It's like a common occurrence. When school is so easy and then you move on to something that's actually challenging and you're like, school did not prepare me for this. Definitely crumbled and never learned. Yeah, I feel like I never learned. I don't know, it just like spending times like reading the same text over and over again. It's just like doesn't feel like a good use of time. Or like doing the same exercises repeatedly. In college I became good at cramming knowledge for single tests. In temporary state, I spelled out I didn't even I don't even think I was good at cramming. I don't know, maybe. I took a lot of AP courses near the end of high school. I feel like even the AP courses, I didn't really even study that much. Then again, our school didn't really have that many AP course offerings. We had AP Physics, AP English. I think that was it. I didn't really study that much. I don't know. Now I don't even need to do it, right? It's the kind of thing where after you're done with school, you have no need to do this anymore. Because with school, you're just cramming stuff for the test. In real life, you have a job, you learn stuff on the job, you just internalize that knowledge. I took biology 151 instead of 101. 101, so this can't possibly be bad. And I'm sure it was bad. Yeah, I don't understand. I just don't know things. Took 4 AP courses. Which ones? I feel I don't know, I did study for the SATs though. I took an SAT prep course. It actually helped. They just tell you about the different types of problems they tend to have, and then you're most likely to see this kind of problem. And if you see this kind of problem, you use this thing. And here's some words they often use. Ended up almost completely random guessing your way through the final. Yeah, 71 is pretty good. Physics, engineering, Calc 1. Oh yeah, we had Calc. I think we had Calc AP, probably. I'm jealous of some people that had computer science in high school. My school definitely did not have that. If we did have computer science in high school, I definitely would have taken it. Also, the only language that was offered at our school was Spanish. So if they had offered Japanese, I would have taken it, It would have helped with my weeb stuff. Knowledge of Japanese would have been nice. But no, I took Spanish for 5 years, and I don't remember much of it. That's what happens when you have no options. Also, welcome Unlucky One Day. There's so much stuff I learned in school and I don't remember. A lot of people had biology and chemistry as separate classes, which is the typical thing. But my high school, we had like biochem. And you think like, oh, okay, they're like putting 2 things into like 1 course, so you learn things in half the time. No, we had biochem for like 2 semesters. So I feel like it would have been better to just have biology for 1 semester and chemistry for 1 semester. Because I think a lot of people that took biochem, we did not know which part was bio and which part was chem. And kind of just mixed everything up for us. I didn't take computer science, but I did take computer graphics, made a bunch of weeb artworks in Photoshop. Yeah, that sounds fun. Anything with computers. I feel like nowadays it's probably more common. Right? You get like people out there, they just give you a Chromebook. Doing stuff online, you type stuff. Computer science is more common. They probably teach you JavaScript in school. That's a lot about biology and chemistry. Are they like really similar? I don't know. Digital design. A lot of them were unhinged. I remember making websites. Those were the days. Now it's all about React and Vue and build systems. WebZone. Yeah, Neopets. You can go on Neopets. You could put custom HTML on your shop. Zanga. Customize your MySpace. WebZone. XKCD. Which one was this one? Field arranged by purity. Oh yeah, math. Classic comic out here. They're so pure. They're so say-so. Mathematics. I like how like people that are like really good at mathematics, they're just doing things for fun. It's kind of just like, oh, what if we found out like this number did this property of this number, and then it's like, then later you find out that it has some sort of meaning. You're like, oh, what shape can you tile together? And it turns out it has applications in many different fields. They're just chilling, you know? They're like, oh, it'd be cool to learn about this today. Got this number. You got that number. One of my final classes in GDES is that there's a web design course. They emphasize just on WordPress. Yeah, people are still using WordPress. Oh, graphic design. What is the ES? Graphic design enterprise systems. Yeah, people are still using WordPress. Oh, GDES. I see. GDEs. I would not have guessed. As a WordPress user, is WordPress still the future? It's the present. I guess it is the future in the sense that people will probably continue using it for a long time. Actually, WordPress has this thing where you can prepay for like 100 years in advance, right? I think they have like a 100-year plan where you could like just pay once and then just never pay them again. You'll have access to WordPress forever. I think. I'm gonna look this up. I saw this was a thing some time ago. I don't remember if it was really... Yeah, I would never trust it. Like, I won't even be alive in 100 years. What, you think you're gonna buy this and like pass it to your children and your children's children? I guess it's probably for like locking in the price, but isn't that objectively worse? Because like with inflation, wouldn't it get like cheaper to buy WordPress over time? Is WordPress even gonna be around 100 years from now? Probably. Maybe. Yeah, those lifetime tickets. expectancy. Here, I'm gonna look it up. WordPress 100 years. The 100-year plan on WordPress.com. What the heck is this? It's a baby. Yeah, paid $38,000 for 100 years. Are you sure about this? One payment, 100 years of legacy. US $38,000. Anyone out here have $38,000 to drop on a WordPress plan? Century-long domain registration. Get the 100-year plan. Is anyone doing this? Okay, I'm not continuing with this. Secure your online legacy. Yeah, that baby was weird. You guys out here have $38K? That is surprisingly expensive. Hold on. This would be $380 per year. You're paying $380 a year for WordPress? Is that normal? That feels like way too much. Is that a lot? Okay, if I think about it, I pay like $40 a month for to host my Mastodon servers. So I guess that would be, it's more like $50. 50 times 12, 600. Okay, that is, maybe that is a deal. It depends. If you get a lot of traffic. Is it commercial? Yeah, it's probably fine. Also, welcome to Nanodan. Is that a Henna Mimi girl boss emote? It sure is. Why is there no ML models that do speech to phoneme? They do it differently. Yes. That's more than $1 a day, yeah. Commercial. Alright, well anyway, I guess that'll be it. Ending stream a little bit earlier because my eyes are tired. I don't know what it is. Maybe my eyes cannot do VR that well anymore. Let's see what day today is and send a rain. Where is the bot? Okay, there you are. Stream Elements? Come on, you gotta reply faster than that. National Cinnamon Roll Day. When did they start playing videos? What the frick? They're auto-playing videos on nationaltoday.com? I don't even know what day this is. National Cinnamon Roll Day, Taco Day. I can't even hide this video. Wait, hold on. What the frick happened to this website? I can't see what day this is. They just have this auto-playing video blocking it. Can I, like, close this? This is why I have my own overlay. At the end of the day. Except not when I'm in VR. National Vodka Day. Coffee with a Cop Day. No. Improve Your Office Day. International Walk to School Day. Kindness to Animal Day. National Kale Day. Golf Lovers Day. Pumpkin Seed Day. Okay, National Truckers Appreciation Day. That one sounds good. Walk-in Bike to School Day. World Animal Day. I like that they chose a bear. It's very fitting for Wednesdays. A bunch of birthdays out here. Ashley Banjo? He does not look like what I would imagine Ashley Banjo to be. There's a YouTuber named Drone Supremacy. It's his birthday. See, I filter out all the birthdays in my overlay. Alright, let's do National Truckers Appreciation Day. And Crucial Resources Ruined? That's fine, I scraped the website. There's National Taco Day. Is that today? Hold on. It must be Tuesday, right? It's usually Tuesdays. National Taco Day. Is that today? Wait, what? Did they not list a taco? Oh, it is. That was the first day, right? It's literally the first thing. Okay, that's a more interesting thing. National Taco Day. Raid. Alright, who's streaming? I got people out here. Several people out here. Many people are streaming. Alright, who do I want to raid? I got several people. Multiple people streaming. Frusimi doesn't stream that often, right? Probably doing some rigging. Let's raid. Let's raid Frusimi. / raid. Paste. Alright, I am going to be back tomorrow with VR fishing. Sorry, not Dark Souls 3. Today's VR fishing. Tomorrow, Dark Souls 3. Friday we got Picross. Saturday. What was I playing on Saturday? The Mushroom Game. Yeah, VR fishing in Dark Souls 3. Isn't it messed up there's no fishing in Dark Souls games? I played Dark Souls 1, 2, 3. I've yet to see any fishing. Does Elden Ring have fishing? I don't think so. Probably fish up a monstrosity. You should be able to use like a fishing rod as like a weapon. I don't know. Anyway, that raid's gonna go soon. It's going slowly. The countdown is about to happen soon. Right now. Okay, have a good rest of your Wednesday or Thursday, depending on your time zone. Goodbye.